Thursday night baseball now from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Baltimore Orioles. It'll be fun watching these two go at it. It's next on the show. Chris Tillman gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, remember, he's not a lot of fun to face because he's got 5 pitches. As a hitter, you've got to worry about the ball coming in, moving away, the speed. He's a lot to handle when you're up at the plate.
Kevin Pillar strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, number 11.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Flaherty going back on it. A leap, and he's got it. Impressive play for the first out.
Oh, and you know, apart from that scoreboard in right field, the outfield wall here in Baltimore high all the way around. Definitely tailor-made for guys to jump up there and rob home run balls. And look at the play he makes here to bring this one back.
Stepping in, Josh Donaldson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Jose Bautista gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And it's quickly 0-2. Tillman's ready. Here it is on 0-2. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. A solo home run that time off the bat of Jose Bautista. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
When you have a hitter down in the count like that, you got to bury him or at least get him to chase something out of the zone. That pitch is way too hittable, and he pays for it. Just an enormous mistake, and now he's so upset with himself.
Batting fourth,
Edwin Encarnacion now.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he will make the catch here just in front of the first row, and that will end the inning. One in the inning for the Blue Jays, and it comes courtesy of the Jose Bautista home run. Bottom of the first coming up from Oriole Park. And Toronto's off to the early 1-0 lead. Marcus Stroman gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he's looking to knock down that ERA. You see there, he's into the fours, looking to have a little better start than what he's been accustomed to.
Manny Machado comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Orioles, third baseman, Manny Machado.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first by Barney gets him, one away.
Batting second, center fielder, Adam Jones.
Striding in, Adam Jones, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike one. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, overall, Parker is a solid umpire, but I have seen sometimes when there was some inconsistency calling the corners. As a pitcher, it seems he doesn't always give you the same spot when it's on the block.
And Jones fails to come up with that one as he falls behind here. 0-2 now. And he got him.
Yeah, lots of east-west movement here early on. That time, none of those pitches were out over the plate. Everything was right on the corner or maybe off just a little. He'll be fine if he can keep locating his pitches there.
Chris Davis will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down 1-0. Troy Tulowitzki will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. Now, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Third base line. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out.
That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Standing in now, Chris Colabello, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. This is hit high and deep out to left. Flaherty looks up. Gone! A solo shot here to left as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Yeah, that's the second home run they've hit off him in 2 innings here tonight. He's lucky the bases have been empty both times, or he could really be off to a bad start. Now, as it is, you know, it's only 2-0, so it's not the end of the world for him.
Here's Michael Saunders now.
Michael Saunders.
As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Comes into his first at bat at 283. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Flaherty on the move. 2 gone. Russell Martin will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And he will leap to make an incredible catch. He takes away extra bases to put an end to the inning. Another look at a fine play in right field to get up and pull this one down. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Mark Trumbo will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
Well, it's still early in this season, but if he keeps this up, he's going to be looking to get paid in the offseason. His contract is up after this year.
Now he'll step off. Cut fastball taken for strike one. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. Mark Trumbo's had some good success in the big leagues. His best year probably coming in 2012 when he was named to the All-Star team. Stroman's ready. Here's the 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I think he finally said to himself, all right, look, you've had your chances to hit that off-speed stuff, but now you get the fastball at 94. And that wound up finally doing the trick.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. As he'll go after the first pitch here and pop one up over toward the left side of the infield. Therefore, it is Donaldson, and there are two away now.
Well, sometimes when you miss with your location, it actually works to your benefit. I mean, this pitch is further up than I think he wants it, but hey, it works out for him.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Called strike 0-2.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game and you want to work the count a little, but those were two pretty good pitches to have a rip at.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail things here 2-0. Darwin Barney steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Flaherty is there. He's got it one away.
Center fielder, number 11, Kevin Pillar.
Kevin Pillar stands in. Tillman into his motion. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for a strike.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. And they'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third.
Third baseman, number 20,
Josh Donaldson is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And this would be a good bounce-back inning for him. He's looked a little shaky here in these first few innings, so a 1-2-3 inning would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, that's another pitch right down the middle, though. So he's gotten away with it so far, but I think he's given him a little bit too much to hit here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. And Schoop will settle under it to make the play, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Jonathan Schoop will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
This is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's now 3 straight strikeouts going back to last inning. Whatever he's throwing, it's working up there.
Ryan Flaherty will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Popped high in the air. And Tulowitzki will make the catch to retire the side. We'll see the dangerous Jose Bautista when we come back. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Orioles 0. And here is Jose Bautista now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Tillman's got his target. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So with the leadoff man reaching base here, let's take a moment to check out this date in baseball history. Edwin Encarnacion is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, there's another first pitch strike right there. And, you know, he's gotten ahead of every single batter he's faced so far. And that's a big reason why he's getting these good results.
Popped up. Hardy is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The shortstop, number 2.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a check swing here and a little looper. Machado trying to get there. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Chris Colabello. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, when you throw a pitch like that down in the zone and the guy still takes you deep, you just got to tip your cap to him. I mean, all he really did was crush that pitch.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They're up 2-0. Manny Machado will stand in to begin their half of the fourth, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
Yeah, still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, right now he is just carving them up. Dare I say, like a Thanksgiving turkey? That's 7 strikeouts already, and he's made it look easy so far.
Stepping into the box, Adam Jones. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And Matt, not only did he fail to get the bat off his shoulder, he went down on 3 straight pitches, and that's pretty much a wasted at-bat, so this one's got to be a better effort.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
And, you know, when you've got a guy out there that's mowing you down, you've got to start taking some pitches. I mean, he's tough enough as it is, but he's even tougher when you're helping him out.
To his left, Tulowitzki. Throw gets him. 2 down.
First baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
Chris Davis digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
And after another swing and miss on a pitch out of the zone, I think it's time to start taking a different approach.
Yeah, they've fallen behind way too easy, haven't they?
You're just not going to have a lot of success when you're always behind in the count.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail it here 2-0. Michael Saunders heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Fielder, Michael Saunders.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Jones on the move. 1 away. Settling in now, Russell Martin. He flew out in his last at-bat. Tillman gets the sign. First pitch on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Well, you see his pitch count on your screen right there. That's not a mistake. He's been loving those first pitch outs. That's for sure.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Jones looking up. Gone! A solo shot for Russell Martin. And the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
Yeah, Yeah, and this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
In now, Darwin Barney. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
A strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Jones. He makes the running play. 2 down. Kevin Pillar stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Hard hit toward the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Yeah, just a nice job of hitting that time. You can see he's got a strong top hand there, and he just hooks this one into the hole for a 2-out single.
Josh Donaldson will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch out.
1-0.
Nothing doing. Hit hard to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. He'll go to Scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. Jays add one more on the solo home run. Halfway home tonight from Oriole Park. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Jays. Mark Trumbo will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point. So his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and Wieters is set down now. 2 away.
Now batting.
A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Pedro Alvarez is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Hit hard, but right into the shift. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail it here 3-0. Jose Bautista will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Fastball in there for a called strike. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game as the Blue Jays have opened it up further now, 4-0.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And he'll motion for the bullpen here, so that's going to be all for Chris Tillman. Just 5 innings of work for him here as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Greg Holland will take over on the mound now here in the 6th inning.
Number 56, Greg Holland. Now batting, the designated hitter,
Edwin Encarnacion now. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Holland pauses. Here he comes 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Ready on 0-2. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. And the Blue Jays are running away with it here. It's now a 5-0 ball game.
Wow, they've definitely gotten after it here to start this inning. That's back-to-back home runs now to the first 2 hitters. On the mound, he's got to be saying, you got to be kidding me.
the shortstop, number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. And he gets a hold of this one again to deep right field. Back goes Trumbo, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
And this ball is absolutely crushed out to right field. No chance anyone's going to get this one on the fly. It'll hit off the scoreboard out there, and they do a nice job of playing that ricochet and getting it in to hold him to just 2 bases.
Chris Colabello will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Trumbo has a beat on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Tulowitzki will take the turn and hit for home. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Well, when you've got a big lead, I guess you can afford to take some chances, but this seemed doomed from the start, and this winds up becoming a pretty easy double play.
Michael Saunders stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. That's lifted the other way out to left. Flaherty moves over, and that's the third out. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Blue Jays on top, 5-0. Leading off the inning, Jonathan Schoop, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Another example there of a guy chasing after that first pitch and falling behind.
Yeah, and Matt, we've seen it time and time again. It is something that these guys just have to be more aware of. At this point, why would you even throw them a strike on the first pitch?
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. All right, folks, montage alert. Here you get a look at his performance so far. 10 strikeouts for him in the ball game as he continues to just plow right through this lineup one after another. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
On to first as the throw takes care of Hardy, 2 away.
And when your pitcher hasn't given up a hit, believe me, you're going to feel the pressure out there just about as much as he does. These guys know what's at stake. So that's a good job right there to look that ball in and then make a good, strong throw for the out.
Ryan Flaherty is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Bautista. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Back here on the show. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Russell Martin will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Holland's ready. First pitch on the way. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they pile on. It's now 6-0.
You want to talk about an offensive explosion? That's 6 home runs as a team so far. I mean, you might get that once a season.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Darwin Barney. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Jones is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Kevin Pillar digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High pop-up. Davis is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Third baseman, number 20.
Josh Donaldson stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now.
Hold that thought, though. This ball's hammered to deep center field. Back at the wall, and it's gone. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. 7 home runs for him on the year now as this lead swells to 7-0.
Talk about everybody having hits. Jeez. I think everybody in this lineup's going to have a home run before this one's done. That's 7 home runs as a team.
Jose Bautista will stand in, and I've got to think these add-on runs here will really make it difficult to come back from.
And that's how they've done it all game long. They haven't really had a big inning yet, just a lot of 1s and 2s, but those will add up.
First offering on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle. I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Boy, have a night. His 3rd home run of the ball game. I mean, he's absolutely brimming with confidence at the plate. Been a joy to watch so far.
Edwin Encarnacion will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Lifted into the air out toward center field. Jones will wait on it. And that will retire the side. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. Get up and stretch here in Baltimore. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Orioles nothing. Manny Machado steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Drifting back behind first now. Colabello retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
And for you at home, all I'm going to do is direct your attention to the hits column right there. It is what it is here in the 7th inning.
Adam Jones will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Roberto Osuna will come on much too early here if you ask me. It's just the 7th inning.
Roberto Osuna.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. A chance here at least for this guy to get some work in what should be a fairly low-stress appearance.
Yeah, but it seems like these outings are where you relax a little bit too much, you give up 3 runs, and then watch your ERA climb by another point. They'll need to guard against that.
Holds off on the slurve that time, and it's 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball right into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. After the break, don't go away. Troy Tulowitzki will start things off. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Orioles 0. Michael Givens will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. And here is Troy Tulowitzki. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
These guys have swung the bat extremely well in this one. They have to be careful, though, about getting comfortable. Still have to make every at-bat count.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Moving under it, Jones looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, first baseman,
Chris Colabello steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 8 runs, 11 hits. And no errors in the game for Toronto. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Trumbo there to make the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Michael Saunders will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Fly ball heading for the alley. Jones on the move, but he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. Around second, he'll try for third. Machado's tag is too late. He's in there with a triple.
The catcher, number 55.
Both outfielders with a long run to try and get to this thing, but neither of them can get there as it's going to wind up one hopping the wall. That man decides he's going to turn it on and try and get to third. He'll do it easily.
Russell Martin now. Line drive to center field. Jones is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Mark Trumbo will lead things off for the Orioles here with Matt Wieters set to follow.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Into the seats, 0-1. Brett Cecil will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Brett Cecil.
Cecil comes set. Here's the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. 3rd strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
Matt Wieters is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
On to first, and Wieters is set down now, 2 away. Pedro Alvarez will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Chopped foul right at home plate. This is skied into short left center. Saunders calls for it. And that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still 8-0. Darwin Barney will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Darwin Barney.
Squared that one up just a little late. Now this is swung on and sent out to Jones in center field. And he's got it for the first out.
Center fielder number 11. Kevin.
Striding into the box, Kevin Pillar. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Fly ball out toward left center field. Jones is after it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Josh Donaldson comes forward now. A home run in his last at-bat.
Well, anytime you can take a fastball like that and hit it dead center, you know you're pretty much on your game. So you got to look for them to try to work him a little bit differently. Get it away from him. Get it down and in. Do something. Throw him some off-speed pitch. You don't want to throw him the same pitch he saw last time.
The 0-1. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Hardy has got it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays as the lead holds at 8-0. Jonathan Scope will stand in now to begin their half of the ninth in a game that was decided long ago.
Yep, this is mop-up time out there right now. But, hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pillar is there to make the catch, and it's a dreadful start to the bottom of the ninth. One pitch, one out. J.J. Hardy will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first two trips. Cecil's ready. Here comes the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. These guys really haven't threatened him at all.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home nine. There are two away now.
Well, there's the true definition of a power arm out of the bullpen. He just reared back and said, go ahead, try to hit it. And he blew that four-seamer right by the guy.
Into the box now, Ryan Flaherty. As with two away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Bases are empty here with two men out. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
And a swing and a miss, and that's going to do it. This one's headed for the record books. A combined no-hitter.
And you know what? This is actually even more rare than a complete game no-hitter. It's a combined no-hitter. And now that's not something you see every day. In fact, that was like back when 6 pitchers no-hit the Dodgers back in 2012. Can anybody think of when the last time they saw that?
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And the Jays were led on the offensive side of the scorecard by this man, Jose Bautista. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
And I think all things considered, this was really a team victory. But out of everybody, I agree. He made the biggest impact out there.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Blue Jays come out on top, 8-0. Good night from Baltimore.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Orioles, no runs on no hits.